Hello and welcome. So the purpose of this video is to guide you on how to navigate our system when you are trying to apply for our laptop scholarship. The first thing you want to do is click on the link that is attached to the post where you find this video. Alternatively, you want to go to Google and search thelordshands.org. Click enter. And once in, you want to navigate to Student Dashboard. Once you are in Student Dashboard, I am assuming you do not already have an account. If you already have an account, you want to click on Login. But if you do not already have an account, you want to click on Sign Up. Once here, you want to enter in your username and you want to ensure that your username is at least 6 letters long. Next, you want to put in your first name, then your last name, then your email. You want to select your gender. Make sure your email is a valid one because you are going to need to confirm your email. So you want to select your gender, you want to select your country, and then you want to add a phone number that is in accordance with the country you have selected. Please note that you cannot put in a random phone number. It has to be a phone number that is in accordance with the country that you have selected. Next, you want to put in your password and you want to click on register. Once you click on register, you are going to receive an OTP in the email address that you provided. So this OTP is going to help you confirm your account so that you can move forward. You want to go into your email, pick up the OTP, and then verify your account with it so you can move forward. Once your account is verified, you are going to come into a page that looks exactly like this. If you had previous applications, you are going to find them here. But for the purpose of this video, we are assuming that you do not already have any applications. So you want to click on Apply for Laptop. So once here, you want to ensure that you toggle on this particular button that is asking you whether you are a BYU pathway student or not. Remember that our laptops are specifically for BYU pathway students in Africa. So you want to toggle this on, saying that you're a BYU pathway student, and you want to provide your own path ID, your own pathway ID, not someone else's. So you want to put in your path ID here. This part is also asking you whether you're a student of BYU Idaho or Ensign College. So if you toggle this on, you will be required to provide your BYUI or Ensign College ID. Next, this part is asking you, do you work for an organization affiliated with BYU Pathway? So that could be Springboard or Bloom or any other organization that you know is affiliated with BYU Pathway, meaning that they provide jobs to BYU Pathway students. So once you turn this on, it is a required question. So you have to turn it on. Once this is on, you want to tell us the name of the organization that you work with. But if you do not work with any organization, you don't have to turn this feature on. So next, you're still going to answer if you're a BYU pathway, if you're a BYUI college student or an Ensign College student. Like I said, if you do not toggle this on, you will not be required to answer these questions. So next, you want to select your country. My country is already pre-selected for me because I had already put in my country at the time of registration. Next, you want to put in your city. You can see that these are required questions. This asterisk here shows you that these questions are required. So you want to put in your city because this is very important, because the city that you choose will determine what state in your city we are going to send your laptop to if selected. So you want to select your city. You want to select the last courses you took. Remember that to qualify for our laptop scholarship, you must have at least taken PC 101 and PC 102. So at this point, you should either be taking PC 103 or your introductory certificate. So you want to select the last course you have taken or that you are currently taking. Next, you want to put in the grade for the last course that you have taken or are currently taking. So if, for example, you are currently taking your introductory certificate, you may not have the grade for that yet. So here, you want to put in the grade that you had when you did PC 102, for example. So next, you want to select your PC 101 grade, because at this point, remember that we assume that you have already taken PC 101 and PC 102 at the point of your registration. So you want to select your PC 101 grade, and next you want to tell us what is your financial situation. So are you very financially secure, somewhat secure, are you neutral, somewhat insecure, or very insecure? Whatever your situation, you want to select one of these options. So next, you're going to be required to upload a transcript of these courses that you have already taken. So you will be able to find this in your BYU Pathway Student Portal. And in our next post, we are also going to walk you through the process of locating and downloading or taking a screenshot of your transcript. So you want to make sure you grab a screenshot or you download a PDF of your transcript and upload it here. Next, you want to tell us how you are funding your education. Are you doing it through personal savings, through scholarships or grants, through student loans, through family support, or through part-time or full-time work? You want to select one of these options. Next, you want to give us a detailed community service plan. Your community service plan includes what you intend to do as a way of paying it forward if and after you are selected to receive a laptop. What is something good that you can do for the community that you live in? A volunteer service that you are not going to be paid for, that you are going to do for the community that you live in. You want your community service plan to be at least 3 paragraphs long, and you want to ensure that whatever you commit that you are going to do in your community service plan, you actually do it within 1 month after receiving your laptop. Next, you want to tell us your laptop impact statement. This simply means, what will this laptop do for you? Why do you need it? How is this laptop going to positively impact your online educational journey? So you want to make sure this is also 3 paragraphs long. You want to detail exactly how this laptop is going to positively impact your educational journey, giving your strong reasons for why we should give you this laptop. Next, you want to answer whether you are a former beneficiary or not, because this is a required question, because we have some of our former beneficiaries coming back. So if you toggle this on, you want to tell us why you are coming back for a laptop, even though you have received a laptop before. So you briefly explain why you are reapplying for a laptop, even though you are a former beneficiary. Next, you want to agree that you accept second-hand laptops. This is because the laptops that the Lord's Hands NGO sends out to students are not usually brand new. They are second-hand laptops that are in good condition. But sometimes you may not want to accept second-hand laptop, and that is perfectly okay. If you do not accept second-hand laptop, you may want to rethink your application. But if you do accept second-hand laptops, you want to toggle this on, agreeing that you accept second-hand laptops. Then lastly, you want to give consent. Okay? This states exactly how we are going to use the information that we are collecting from your application. So you want to confirm that you are currently enrolled student, and you have read and understood all the above information, and you voluntarily consent to participate in this scholarship program. You want to consent that you understand that your enrollment may be verified and that your information will be kept confidential and stored securely. You also want to consent to the use of the identified data for internal analysis and program improvement. So once you toggle this on, once you consent, the next thing you want to do is submit your application. Please note that without consenting, you will not be able to submit your application. So once that is done, you click on submit. Once you have submitted your application, you are going to see your application, the application you just submitted here. The application you just submitted will be recorded here. And once that is done, this is the part where it says laptop. This is the part where you come to see if you have been awarded a laptop. Later in the future, You will not need to contact us to ask us when am I going to be awarded a laptop. You just need to come back into your account, log in, and check here. Once you have been awarded a laptop, you're actually going to see the details of the laptop that you have been awarded right here. So this is the part that carries your profile information, where you can actually make edits to the information that you provided at the part of signing up. Next, this place helps you to see what active campaigns we have available. This is the TLH 2025 Spring Scholarship campaign that is currently active. So this is the application that you are applying for, because this is the only active application at the moment. Next, or lastly, this is the part after you have been awarded a laptop. This is the part where you come in to give us your testimonial. You do that by simply clicking on this button right here, and then you tell us how receiving this laptop has positively impacted your education, how grateful you are. You will have the option of adding a video, adding a picture, whatever you like, as you please.